My name's Megan Etheridge and I'm a member of the Keeping Women Out of Prison Coalition. QWOOP is a coalition of organisations and people with a shared vision of keeping women out of prison. We're excited to share with you the amazing work being done by our partners. These projects embody our values and make a real impact on the lives of women who are grappling with challenges that we are not even aware of.
Here you go. This is your chance. What it's done for you
so much. I know, but I don't want to cry.
I definitely went through the system in a way that I was on my own because I didn't feel like I was able to ask my family or friends because of the judgment. It's all the simple things that people need to know is what ends them up in trouble within the system. And I believe that, if I'd had something like this, my whole situation would have been totally different.
Gaining employment for me has changed my life in so many ways. My father, my family, they don't have to support me with paying rent. I've now made contact with my 2 children and working on getting custody back. I've also gained so much confidence and strength within myself to not rely on a horrible relationship that I thought was helping me get better. I've also just gained a lot more confidence within myself, even just sitting here. I think.
Yay, you're gonna make me cry.
Look, everyone deserves a second chance. None of us is perfect. We've all made mistakes in our lives. Sometimes we just haven't had the right supports and guidance in place. You know, when people say to me, why do you work with criminalised women? I always kind of shake my head a little bit. But what I try and remind people is that I work with childhood survivors of sexual abuse. I work with survivors of domestic violence. All of the women that we meet have had really complex, difficult experiences as children. They haven't just landed in this place quickly overnight by doing the wrong thing. What we have to really do is look at the long story that sits around these stories. And, we need to do better by children in our community to make the change into the future that we need to see around these issues.
Let's take a closer look at each of these projects as they play a vital role in our collective effort in keeping women out of prison.
Since the project began, we've seen significant success. The majority of women have established rental histories of more than 6 months, some have gained employment, and some have had their children successfully restored to them. This progress is important, but it's also predictable. If you provide women with safe, secure accommodation and trauma-informed support when they need it, they will thrive. It's a no-brainer.
The main objective of our project is to support women with a criminal record into employment because of that barrier and exclusion to employment opportunities. It is not just for the sake of gaining employment to be able to pay bills, but what it does for a woman's self-worth, to be seen for her skills and for her to know that she's a valuable member of the community does so much more than being offered a job.
So at WageEc, we've been so concerned about women exiting incarceration into homelessness that we've created a brand new program called From Now. So From Now, we'll work with women leaving prison to ensure that they're not homeless when they get out. So they've got the right support, the right wraparound care, and the right space to rebuild their relationships with their children.
The Arrest to Release resource was founded by myself because I went to prison and I didn't have any preparation for that, and there was a very slim chance. And I feel like during the process, if I'd had the help of simple stats and simple help, it would have changed my whole outcome.
So what have been some of the most impactful outcomes so far? The 3 things that I've looked at is clients wanting to change their outlook, direction on their life. They now have confidence to look for employment and advocate for themselves. And they now have improved self-esteem and aren't afraid to ask for help. Number 2 is clients having strength to deal with negative events in their life and reaching out for support. And 3, clients surprised that a project like this is available to them and that the standard of accommodation and furnishings was new and better than what they expected. So someone cared enough to actually give this to them, and they really appreciate it.
Our partners are creating meaningful change. by creating pathways to empowerment, independence, and safety. This is only the beginning. And with your support, we can truly make a lasting impact. We invite you to join us in our mission to transform lives and to support women who just need a chance.